Hi everybody, this is Kathy Shohan. I'm your new chair for the Realtors of Central Colorado, and we've determined that not a lot of you read your emails and newsletters, so we're going to try something different for this time. Try a video and see how it goes. Want to let you all know about some important information through some announcements, and then I've also got a quick fair housing topic that I want to talk to you about. So we're not having an installation banquet this year. Instead, you're going to be receiving a video in about a week or so that's going to have the installation of the new officers, and it will announce your Realtors of the Year for the North and South. There's also going to be a catch to it. Within the video is going to be clues. Those clues are going to lead to a prize. We're going to have one Realtor member that's going to be getting a $250 cash prize award, and one affiliate member that will be receiving a $250 cash prize reward if they can tabulate all of the clues and enter themselves for the drawing. So hope you participate in that. Have a quick reminder for you, the ROCC office is receiving phone calls from sellers that we have agents and clients that are going into homes without wearing masks, and as you all know, we still have the statewide mask enforcement going on, so we're all required to wear masks. So just want to remind you that there are concerns with this. First off, your E&O policy will not cover you if you would get a penalty for not wearing a mask. And also there is, in an extreme case, the possibility that you could lose your license over not following COVID regulations. So please take this seriously, folks. Thanks. Next, I wanted to talk to you about fair housing. In August, I was able to participate in NAR's Leadership Summit for the first time, and it was an amazing experience. A lot of the conference was focused on fair housing. Nationally, we know that there's the Black Lives Matter campaign going on, and I know that we don't have a lot of African Americans in our area, so some people think that this doesn't apply to them. But let's talk real quickly about what housing discrimination looks like in our area. A couple hundred years ago, I think our probably first people that experienced housing discrimination were the Native Americans, who got booted off of their land in order for other people to settle here. So coming forward a couple hundred years from that, what are some examples we see? I know that I myself was not allowed to rent a property when I went through my divorce because I was told, even though I had a salaried job, no pets, nothing that would typically kick you out of being qualified for a place, the lady that owned the property said she would not rent to me because I was going through a divorce and would bring too much drama. So this is just a really simple version of housing discrimination that took place in our area. I want to give you some more examples. Right now we're in a super hot market and we're getting a lot of multiple offer situations. So have any of you experienced this where the seller goes, "Can you tell me a little bit more about each of the buyers?" That should be a big red flag for you to stop. Take a minute, think about what it is you're going to say. Because yes, you can give them the contract terms, the price, what are the contingencies with the sale, but I would strongly caution you to steer clear of saying anything about the personal nature of the buyers. What else are we seeing? Buyer love letters. Same thing, they get submitted with an offer, or maybe before an offer, they say information, personal information about the buyers that could potentially be discriminatory, that would sway the seller, which of course is the buyer's intent, but another thing to steer clear of because it could lead to housing discrimination. This was really interesting that came up in the summit. They talked about what happens if the names on the contract might sway the seller. So for example, if you have two men on the contract, could that be a same-sex couple? Or what if the last names are something like Rodriguez and Ortega? Is that going to sway a seller's opinion? So what NAR is considering is to propose to the membership, and again, this is just a consideration, about taking those names off the contracts until the properties are actually under contract so that it couldn't sway a seller's opinion. Lastly, I just want to bring it to your attention that NAR has a new implicit bias video out. And what implicit bias is, those are the stereotypes that we don't even know we have. So we have a link included in this email so that you yourself can watch this video. It is 53 minutes long, but I would highly encourage you to take the time to watch it and think about what are the biases you have that you don't even realize you have. So it's going to be an awesome year, guys. I want to thank you, and I look forward to meeting each of you. Bye-bye.